Hello everyone and welcome you all to another tutorial on Adobe Photoshop. So in this tutorial we'll be learning about everything what is there about shapes and text in this application. So here we'll be learning of how we can actually make different kind of shapes, like how we can actually create a rectangle. I'll be explaining you guys about the particular tool and how we can actually modify those shapes, okay, like how we can actually modify or how we can actually increase or decrease the indent, the opacity, and everything. I'll be explaining you, and I'll also be telling you guys how we can actually select a specific size document. I'll be also telling you guys about the coloring, which is quite important in Photoshop. And after that, I'll be going on to creating text or how we can use text in Photoshop. And after that, we'll be learning how we can actually follow a line or follow a path where we can write our text. I'll be showing you guys, and I'll be also telling you guys about the text wrap, which is very small. I have explained you about the text wrap option. So all these things I'll be showing you guys also on a tutorial, like step by step. I have explained you guys everything here in this particular class. So let's not waste time and let's get started with this particular interesting class. Now we'll learn creating a specific size document in Adobe Photoshop. So here, as you all can see, after opening my Adobe Photoshop, here is the opening page here. So first off, we are going to learn, as I told you, like how we can create a specific size document. So for that, we can just click here on the new file, and otherwise I can come here and I can click new from here. Okay. So I'll be showing you guys how we can actually create a specific size document. And there is another way how we can do it. If we do have any particular image or anything as such, we can come here and go there directly. And from here, we can download or like we can just open that from here. Okay. So it's loading. So it will take me to the new page there. So as you can see, this page appeared here on my screen once I open. And from here, if I want a specific size, I can do it from here. Okay, I'll click on image. And after that, I'll come here right under the image size. I can come here for the canvas size. And from here, I can actually resize. Okay, and this is one way to particularly do it. I can actually maintain the height and the width, change the background as well if I want. Okay, so I can do all this as well, and I can also choose the anchor, height and the width, change the pixels. This is one way to do it, but I'm going to show you guys a new way of how we can basically do it. Okay, so as you can see, once I click on this particular thing, like once I click on new from my file option, here I do have many presets here, as you can see, and each presets have different sizes here. Okay, and here I do have print, I do have the letter size, tabloid, A4, and under view more I do have many more options as well, the C5, C4. Okay, art and illustration. For me, which I'll be choosing is I'll be choosing the poster size. Okay, and here if I want to see more, I do have this. I do have my postcard, wave size, the phone size. If I want to making any kind of film or video, I do have this as well, like 1080p, 720p. Okay, so now I'll be taking this poster one, but what I want is I want it in a landscape mode. So what I'll do is I'll click here, and as you can see, once I clicked here on the landscape, So here, the value just changed directly by itself. Now the width is 24 and the height is 18. And I can also change the resolution. I can also change the value like in which I want, like if I want it in inches, pixels, centimeters, or millimeter, I can do that as well. So, if I want to name my particular file something, then I'll just type as poster layout. That if I search this particular file afterwards, that I can just search this particular file. So I'll click on create, and before that, let me just check out everything is okay or not. So I've saved the name, the width is 24, height is 18, it's in this landscape mode, resolution is 300, and yes, everything looks good to go. So I'll just click on the create option. So as you can see, I do have my poster layout here. So now, here I do have this particular page here, and here if I want to save this, I won't be able to save this because this particular application senses that I don't have anything out here, okay? I don't have any content. So what's the use of saving it out? So here I can come and click on file option, and after that here just underneath or below the save option I do have the save as option. Okay, so the shortcut key for that is shift plus control plus s. So let me just click it from here, and after that you guys can see I can save this particular file. Okay, and where do I want to save it particularly? So I'll go to my downloads. And from here, I'll just save this one and postal layout for Air Jordan, as I'm working with a picture of a Jordan shoe. So I'll be doing, or I'll just name it as postal layout for Air Jordan. And then I'll save this particular file here. Well, I have saved this one now. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, I do have a Jordan here. So if I want to move this particular picture to this layout here in my postcard layout, so what I'm going to do is I'll come here on this page, I'll select my move tool. The shortcut key for move tool is V. Select this, press on control, come here, and after that you can see I'll just drop this here. Okay, so I have this particular image here. Okay, and I can just zoom it or I can just transform it according to my need. And how we can transform? Okay, we have learned before how we can basically transform. So now as I have this image on top and we know how we can transform, okay? We can do it from here. Otherwise, go to the edit menu. We can transform it from here as well. If I click on scaling, you guys can see I do have the scaling option. But if I just do it with my mouse, see here, I do have the corners here. I do have the 8 little icons on the four corners and here on the centers of the four corners. So if I try to increase the size from here, as you can see, it won't like distribute its spacing proportionally. But in that case, what we can do is from my keyboard, I'll click on Shift plus Alt, and now if I just choose any corner, here you can see it will give me a proportional size. As you can see, now I do have my picture here. Now it's just containing my whole frame, okay, the whole poster frame. And now here I'll be working on this particular file, okay. So I hope you guys have understood till this much, and I hope to see you all in the next tutorial.